Hi, Rodney Charters here for Newsshooter.com at NAB 2016. I'm here at the SmallHD booth, and Wes is going to explain HDR.
I guess it begs a name change a little bit, doesn't it? We've launched some fairly large monitors, bigger than our typical camera top type things, and they're all daylight viewable displays. They're all very rugged. They're just meant for the field. But the daylight viewability aspect of it and the way that we have our color engine inside allows us to reproduce HDR content in real time as well. So if you're shooting in log or something like that on a camera that does have a high dynamic range, you can turn on the HDR setting in the monitor and it will provide a real-time preview of what HDR would look like in post. At least give you an idea. It's kind of like using LUTs, for post. It's a very similar concept. So
now the first two are 1,000 nits and the last one's 1,500.
Correct. The
right?
17 and the 24 are both 1,000 nits, and the 32 is 1,500 nits. Again, all daylight readable outside. It's just a really kind of fun monitor to play with, since you don't have to put a hood on it, you don't have to build a tent. It's all pretty nice.
Well, we're increasingly being asked to shoot for HDR. Not that it's going to change that much, but it is nice to know what's happening.
Yeah, it's nice to kind of know where you're headed in post. There's some creative things you can do there, and lighting is another issue that just through our experience with having the ability to load LUTs on the monitor, that makes it easier for the director of photography to make sure that they're getting it right, and also providing the creative direction. And I think the same is going to be the case for HDR, just to make sure that you're getting it how you want it to look, and then when it goes to the post house, they're not doing something completely wacky or whatever. That whole thing.
So what's happening around the camera? Is there anything new for the small guys?
At IBC, we announced our 702 Bright, which is a really popular product, and so that just the daylight viewability, it's such a convenient thing, and so we carried that forward into the large displays here. We launched some light versions of that product. They're more affordable. They offer the same software features, but they don't have the daylight viewability. It's just sort of our entry-level models now, starting at about $700. But they have tons of professional features. You can do waveforms on all of them, and they're high-definition waveforms, so you get really good detail with everything. But again, just if you're shooting outside at all or in high ambient lighting conditions, the daylight viewability screens are the way to go.
So the 1,000 for the 7-inch, right?
Correct. Yeah.
What is that price at now?
$1,500.
Okay.
US.
Good price. And how about these three?
These are a little more because of the technology behind them and the build quality. The 17 starts at $4,000. The 24 is at $5,500, and the 32 inches at $8,000.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Rodney. Yep,
Thanks,
absolutely.
Okay.